YouTube, what up? What is going on? Welcome to what should be the Wednesday stream. What's up, everybody? Level Wars Wednesday is with us, upon us yet again. Misty, hi. Boom Raver, what's up, dude? Hope I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Almost time to get work done. Let's go. What's up, Major? Not too much work to do today. We got a little bit of spinning to do, a little bit of money to spend, and a little bit of researches to push. We're nearing the next goal. On today on live stream, we're going to do Wheel of Fortune of William. Well, we will be doing the Wheel of Fortune of William as well as a couple of other things. What's up, Amix? How you doing, my brother? I'm doing good. Snippix, what's up? Hey, Korean name. I don't know how to say your name. How you doing? What's up, Rishu and Ankit? Hi guys. What's going on? How's your day going? What's up, Devils? Devils in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ourselves some tunes to vibe, and then we go from there. We got the rune ready to rock and roll. We're gonna ask for scientist momentarily, and then start doing a little bit of a pusher. You know, on the when's the next pass? Next pass opens in like 2 days. What's up, Sim? But the next pass is not war. Next war is in a couple of weeks. When the pass after that opens, it's Altar, and then the pass after that is Zone 6 Wars. So we currently sit at 154,000 coins to the side that we are, which essentially means we're 26 3,000 away from a second accessory. We're working towards potentially getting that second accessory before our next war scenario goes down. Have we won the zone? Yes, we have. So I am now back in the safe zone. I'm back into our starting zone, as there is really occasionally the folks from the bottom side come out to poke a little bit of farm killing, a little bit of rally baiting and stuff like that going on down here. But nothing very crazy happening down here. This zone is fairly well secured at this stage, and so is our other zone 5 that we are contesting for right there. You see everybody fairly locked in and donezo. And our faces are now facing towards zone 6. Regardless, even if we lost by some reason, right? And I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but let's just oddly say that by some reason, the folks in the bottom camp right here want to come out again and play and somehow, for some reason, take this zone away from us. For us, this zone is not a big deal. I saw the Nebu rally report you sent me, Kitty. That's why I want Nebu. If by some miracle these guys pull through this way and take all of this away from us, we have already secured the bastions and the bastion skills available in this area. So if you take a look, the Charles Martel Bastion and the Julius Caesar Bastion are the big ones. They are the big ticket items in this zone. And as a matter of fact, when we were fighting these guys and they were owning this zone, because we didn't take them out on day 1, but we went for day 2, they had the opportunity when we were attacking on the second day to rock the Charles Martel skill already, which is a dumb 30% increased counterattack. So every single time they rallied us with a Tel Takeda, or they rallied us in general, or they defended against us, or anything they did in that day that we fought them and took this zone back after that first day where we lost this zone, they had already this insane skill ahead of us. 30% extra counterattack damage is actually bonkers. What's the situation at the bottom? The bottom is a little bit, both bottoms are in an interesting space. I'm actually in the process of defogging the bottom because I thought all 3 of them were together, but turns out that there is a disagreement in the Korean community, and by my understanding from a few folks from the Korean community who have shared information with us, as you can see, we're defogging that area now. By the looks of it, the folks in wind and the folks in earth had an argument, and they will never be able to be allies or something like that. So water and earth are allied, but wind is on its own against these two, but also against us. So somehow, I mean, it's still a 9v2 in the sense that if they don't ally with each other, that doesn't mean they're allied with us. But there is a little bit of fighting going on that went down. It looks like by just, looking through really quickly, we can see that, I mean, there's both the colors on both these sides. So we are on the process of getting here and defogging this area. This area we defogged and we deemed the folks in, by the looks of it, the folks down here got pushed back. ELK and GLDA, I believe they come from here, but I'm not so sure anymore who's who and what's what. So we're on our way to defog all of this zone. I really never even bothered defogging this way because I thought they were all together, and then drama popped. What's up, Dom? How's it going? I look like Hakeem Ziyech. Who's that? Nebu's really good on the open field. He's insane. I'm looking forward for Nebu for sure. What's it? Yeah, we're defogging right now. 82. We can go take a look at Lost Kingdom 82. What's going on there, Kevin? What you got for us? Did you send us your reports to take a look at? My Richard needs the march speed. It is a big deal. We would survive without it too. We definitely wouldn't have an easier time if they had the Charles Martel counter support skill and we didn't. Why they kept fog in this KVK, I have no idea. I have no clue why they did what they did. I think it's severely dumb to reintroduce the fog. Looks like Lost Kingdom 82 have something going down in here. Is this a civil war? It is a civil war. Is it? Is green? What kingdom are you guys? Not. Okay, it's not a maybe not a civil war. Who are they? There's a rally going on in this flag right there. That canceled out. Where are we on this Lost Kingdom? Let's go take a peek. Oh, they're gatekeeping the little bit that remains out of the yellow team by the looks of it. Or the yellow team is trying to push back out. Damn. So there's a fight going on right there, but I mean, yellow owns all of this. Are they fighting now for circles and stuff like that? Is this a mutiny? What happened here? It looks like yellow and green were in peace, but now they aren't anymore. Maybe it's only not. Interesting. Hey, Dog Leo, how you doing, my man? We won KVK 2, Lost Kingdom 109, 873. That's nice. That's awesome. Congrats. Devils, how are things in your kingdom? And I think we're going to spin the wheel in like 15, 20 minutes. We can spin the wheel, let some more peeps get here. Gucci, how you doing, man? Gucci gang. We now, of course, have secured all the support skills we can secure. We're now waiting for Zone 6 to open, where Alexander, Tamaris, Edward, and what's her face? Kiera are going to be available for us. They're our final zone bastions, and we will have access, of course, to all 4 of them. We are looking to get this done. When it comes to researches, we've hit a slight wall. And the wall is as such. We beat Last Fire in Lost Canyon. Nice. And we're stuck as such. So, in theory, I can do all of these little researches, which I actually probably will be doing because they're very, very, very cheap for the coins. But realistically speaking, the researches that are going to further us ahead for war are coming up right after we upgrade this to level 23. And for that, we need 1 million full crystals. 1 million full crystals. And the problem with 1 million full crystals is that we need 26,000 extra coins to get ourselves the next accessory. The problem is, these are researches that have very low value season coins. The research is up this way because they're very high value war researches. And so if we want to 100% guaranteed the security of another accessory soon, then we might need to start considering the option of pushing researches that are meant for coins and not for potentially accessibility. And war, right? I'm doing this right now because for me to get skillful operation to level 10, which would make it cheapest crystal cost to get those researches done, we need these guys at level 10, and to get them past level 7, we need this at level 10, and for that to get past level 7, we need this at level 10. And so if I go for grinding 10, and then that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 researches right there will get us the coin. And they are doable researches in terms of their cost. They're not too expensive. They're I can show you their cost right now. Let's go let's go ask for scientist real quick and pop one of these so you guys can see the costs and stuff like that. So let's do that. We close this, we put you in Kingdom chat, and then we go scientist, please. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Ooh, Sim just picked up scientist. So we'll have to wait for him a little bit. What are my thoughts about Chuni? He's funny. He is funny. He's a funny dude. He likes to take rallies. And he does it very well. Kingdom 3, KVK 3 as a free-to-play player with a 5511 YSG and a 5511 Alexander. What should I do? Receive kills but grow power. I'm 21 million. Anmol, you need to get that YSG expertise first of all, and after that get that Alex expertise. That'll make your life a lot easier. Those two half-baked commanders are not very good for you. Alex at 5511 is alright, but YSG you really want expertise, so I'd go for expertise first. Would be 3 heroic anthems for one of the 650 KVK skins. Not necessarily heroic anthem. Turns out other KVKs, like the next one that's coming up, that's in Kingdom the 600s, that Strife of 8, also has coins. So it's not heroic anthems, it's 3 KVKs in general. All you can do is hide behind big players and go on a murder ball. Random guy, you are not wrong. We are not wrong. Any solo fights, net losses. Of course, because you go solo fighting, right? That's what this game is about, solo fighting. We never see people, everybody solo fights, right? Yeah. Let's keep defogging this way. We gotta keep defogging, chat. We have got to keep defogging. Driving home and listening to you, make sure you're focused on the road, ESS. Focus on the road. Oh, damn. Yeah, we got Strife of 8. Yep. So Strife of 8 has coins too, so 3 KVKs. Governor fights for solo. Of course, Governor fights solo fights. He also spends a couple grand a day. Solo fighting, never seen it before. I've not seen solo fighting of almost anyone ever. You usually fight in a team. How many coins would you expect as a low spender? I.e. only pop-up crystal bundles for Heroic Anthem. You can probably squeeze 200k. If you're getting the pop-up bundles, you can probably still squeeze 200k. He's in your kingdom now, 960. Okay. Nice. I didn't know he left K2. Wow, 2 Gs a day. There are people who do that. All you gotta do is you gotta full buy War Machine, you full buy Living Legends, you will full buy Resource Bundle. You're at $1,000. 100k AP enough for top 20 in Heroic Anthem. Depends who your competition is. I couldn't get it done. Mr. Devil with 500k. He will be back eventually. Should I expertise first, Alex or Guan? Alex, Connor, and then depending on what you're doing, Guan. I like Alex a lot. I'm very thankful I finally expertised him on this account. You didn't get all the pop-ups and you almost got 300k. Nice, Notorious. But I don't know if that means that you spent speed-ups or what did you do. I don't know. I don't know to tell you. I squeezed out 200 and some K out of the jumper account, and that's because I didn't use speed-ups. And at the end of the day, getting the crystals is hard, but for it to get actually expensive, you need to spend speed-ups. So I don't know how many speed-ups and that's the question a low spender has to spend on researches. Can you hit the point where you run out of crystals? Governor has another account that has all the other commanders done. That tends to happen with the bigger players. They get bored of the one account and then they make a second one. You're curious on how I look without the hat? I take the hat off almost every single stream. I've said this many a times. I don't wear the hat off stream or off of YouTube. I don't wear the hat off of YouTube. What's up, Christopher? The Kingdom KVK 80 you watched before Light versus Darkness, yellow. We're allied with 72. 76 made a deal with 68. Opponent to get some minor rewards and wins against their allies. That's 82. I see. So a little bit of a backstabbage for rewards. That happens. I forget, is Herald okay secondary to Alex? Technically speaking, Herald should be primary. Technically speaking. I would keep Herald as primary to Alex secondary. Chat, we spun the wheel yesterday. Have you ever had someone recognize you in real life? I had ROK. I had. Once someone recognized me on the while we were sitting and eating hummus. Me and my family. So we spun yesterday, William. We spun the full spins. What's up, Mark? How you doing? Cheers. Censored? No, it wasn't me. You watch Chisco and OmniArc mainly. You're new here. Well, welcome, Surfing Unicorn. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. We spun the wheel yesterday for William. 62 wheel spins. Gave us 53 sculptures and 10 generics. It was actually very, very nice. We landed on the 8 3 total times in 62 spins. And I essentially waited for you all to do this. Nice. So now he's a 5551. Our William is a 5551. We are 310 sculptures away from the William expertise. And we're about to spin again. I don't think we're going to get another full skill out of him. But I hope and pray. That that we can get maybe 2 skills by the end of this wheel and 1 more. Get him to 5553, and then we will add in the rest of the sculptures he needs from our own piggy bank of sculptures. And from there, our eyes are set to the next target. Now, I'll tell you this. The difference between a William on the field with an expertise or without an expertise it's quite big. 10% extra cavalry attack plus a 10% chance of damage factor that's up to 1,000 instead of 800. If surrounded, if the target is surrounded, it'll take damage factor of number of surrounding times 100 instead of 80. But it's not at the end of the world if you don't expertise him. He's a 5551 right now. He might be a 5552 or 5553 when we're done spinning. And he might not necessarily get the bill of approval for full expertise. We might keep our sculptures for a different avenue. At a 5551, for the record, he's very, very, very good. I'm still probably going to expertise him. But there is an option in which you don't expertise him. You keep him as close as it can be to an expertise. And potentially put the sculptures somewhere else that are more needed. I'm not so sure about that just yet, but for now, we're spinning the wheel. We're spinning the wheel on William and trying to get him to that expertise level. Our goal right now, did we get? We did. We should get this done real quick and stop hogging scientist. Bam. So, researches. We can go for grinding 9, 500,000 for 2,000. We can't go for any of these. We have to essentially pick this guy if we want to keep doing anything. Or we can even go further back this way and get the researches, the coins out of these researches. Now, I'm trying to milk researches. I'm trying to milk coins essentially. I would like to be able to get here and push this further in, and I could, but I'm kind of worried not to have enough crystals. Let's go look, chat. We have a building. I'm gonna be done with scientist for now, because we might just push that level 23 instead. We might push that level 23 instead. And then go for a little bit of military researches, and then go back to do regular researches for coins. We need ruins. not forget ruins this time around. Any building, training, AP, research, training. Ugh. We don't have a building rune anywhere. Building rune. What are you? Oh. That's a good start. That's a good start. There's a research rune. A 10% building, better than nothing. How am I doing, Marius? I'm doing really good. How about you? Pickle, I don't know yet about Strife of 8 because we haven't seen it yet. So I would pick. I don't know if I would pick Heroic Anthem. I look really tired. Really? Nah. Maybe. I am technically now officially on a little bit of a few days off of work. I've been re-energizing. Ooh, 10% building. Back to re-energizing. But I'm not tired. Oh. Can you get here quicker? What's your march? That way. 11 minutes. Okay, so you can go that way. Alright, well, 10% building it is. Which accessory do I think is the best for free-to-play? None. None. Free-to-play player should not be making a legendary accessory. Should be making all your epic equipment first. Deco went through 9 hours of stream. Plus he has his alcohol. Just a little beer. Just a little beer. You know what? Nobody. Yeah, but it's 7 days. 1 day and 7 hours. Whatever. You. Let's get 1,600 coins while we march. It didn't affect our 1 million need to build this up. The crystal system is a bit too much. Kind of made me not really like the game that much anymore. Penigma, I tend to agree. Crystals need to become... Researches need to become a little bit cheaper. The time cost is ridiculous. If it was crystal cost only, I would understand. But crystal cost plus time cost, as ridiculously high as it is no good. Infantry investment after Alex, no other done. Guan or Richard, depends on what you're looking to do. Guan, open field massive fight. Great Guan Alex pair, rally commander, as well as open field fight. If you're looking to be a little bit more tanky on the open field and do more events and have like a commander that you can chain barbs with and stuff like that, that's your man Richard. Migrated to KPK2 since it's more enjoyable. A lot of people do that. Would it be great if you could get a ring, but not worth playing Heroic Anthem with less than 100 days of speed ups? I tend to agree. It's incredibly easy to get all your epics as a free-to-play player, then get them first, and then go towards the legendaries. I don't know how incredibly easy it is to get 5 epic suits. I don't even have that on this account. Never said it's hard, you just gotta get there first. Epic sets. I'm not talking about epic commanders. 5 epic sets, which is 30 epic equipment. I don't even have that on this account yet. But then again, I chose to go legendaries. If you migrated to an old kingdom, how would you work on commanders? The newest ones or the oldest ones? If I were to migrate to a younger kingdom, I would probably catch up on the commanders that are currently available if I don't have them. And if I have them, then I would work on it depends, right? If I have, like on this, in here was a great example. I had Zenobia before she was available, so I worked on Zenobia first instead of on Guan, which I needed just as much, or on Attila Takeda, which I needed just as much, so forth and so on. I chose William, which is the current commander, because I know he was going to be good, and I worked on Zenobia, which is a future commander, hasn't even hit 401 yet, and on Saladin, which is an old commander. Because Zenobia is my last one that is a futuristic, after that I don't have any futuristic commanders anymore. Then while Zenobia is going around, I'm probably going to work on older commanders or get ready for newer commanders. It depends on how many it depends on how many sculptures I have, right? Let's go spin the wheel. Let's go spin the wheel. Let's do it. And let's launch a rally and then spin the wheel. Oh, these guys are coming home. Don't let them come home. They're already a little ways away from where they were supposed to be. At least we caught them somewhat on their way home. You and you. Korean YouTuber is crazy. Who? Chuni? Chuni is funny. I like the guy. I definitely like the guy a lot. He's very funny. We were watching the stream earlier. He's baiting rallies as much as he can. I have 3 epic sets, and to be honest, that's the most marches of free-to-play fighting on the open field, if you say so. If you say so. Then in that case, what's the difference in a free-to-play accessory and a pay-to-win accessory? The best pay-to-win accessory would also be the best free-to-play accessory, no? We don't have salad now, so we'll put salad in the back for you. Here we go. Level 12 forts. Gecko Gaming launching them forts. You guys are seeing it right. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff right there. Man's be doing forts. Who would have believed it? 2 years later. And filling rallies at least, so that's good. That's more than we need in order to sink this fort, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go spin the wheel. All right, chat. Titch, you ready to you around? You ready to keep up a count for us, please? How old kingdoms are? Oh, not talking to me. Free to play upgrade epic to legendary or go legendary accessory. I would probably go for a legendary accessory first, over go for legendary equipment. Not true, because Wales will go for rally, garrison, accessory, and free to play for open field. I don't think there's really a difference between an open field or a garrison rally accessory. I really don't see a difference between them in that aspect. The dagger is amazingly good on the garrison as well as on the open field. The horn is the same story. The ring is a little bit nicer, I guess. Good luck on the wheel. Thank you. We hope and pray. Golden Kingdom's been doing us a little bit of trouble getting here, but we picked up all the way up to level 16. See if the wheel is going to be a little bit nice to us today. All right, training speed ups as a 50%er. I'll take the training speed ups. We're spinning for 184, so for me, any sculpture comes in, the better. But we need a lot of oh, there it is. There's the 1. 2 per 5 like that is what we want to see at least. If we get more than 2 per 5, very, very happy stuff. That's 3 sculptures for 3,600 gems. That's not very expensive at all. Here come another bonuses right up here. That's going to be building speed ups. That's okay. We're about to use you anyway. Stars are nice. Ugh, research speed ups for heroic. Okay, the 45 hours worth of speed ups we'll take, but this spin was terrible, chat. Terrible. We need sculptures. We need sculptures of William that badly. We need William sculptures to get him to that expertise level. There's 1. Come on, baby. There's, oh, I thought that was 2. Training speed ups, that's okay. And there's building speed ups too. Oh, we're getting wrecked. I can already tell that this is going to end bad, isn't it? This is going to end bad, but we start with a 1. 1 out of 1. It always stops right before that 8. Right before that 8. And there's more stone. Wow. Okay. We don't need stones to make sculptures. We actually need sculptures. And research speed ups. Nice, dude. I feel like we're about to just pour all of our gems onto this wheel and get very little sculptures out of it. Oh my goodness. 25 spins in. I don't think we even broke the 10 sculptures yet. No! There it is! There it is! That's what we needed. If it landed twice in a row, I would have flipped out with the 8. Yes! And we almost land on it 2 more times on top of that. The 8. There it is. It makes our spins a little bit better. But we're going to need more. We're going to need a lot more than 1 8 to make up for what was the beginning of this spin. 1 is a good start, but we need like a lot of 8s. Hit us with another 8. Oh my. The one wheel and the 45 hours of speed ups. Yeah. I mean, please, please hit us with 8. Oh my goodness, it hits the 15 hours. Oh my god, it hits us with the 15 hours twice. At least we get the 15 hours and not the building speed ups. Oh my goodness, chat. Why? Why is it that when I do this on stream, I get wrecked every single time? Every single time this freaking wheel wrecks us live on stream. There's one. One sculpture to console us. Oh my goodness. We might as well get it over with. We might as well get it over with. Research speed ups are always nice for this KVK mode, I guess, or for any KVK for that matter. Oh my. At least the consolation 1 at the end. Oh my goodness, we are about to get shanked, chat. There's 1. All we need is 2 8s and we're back in action, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's 1. Come on. Come on. Hit us with another one. Hit us with another one and this will be decent. As we go up 9 sculptures. Hit us with a 1, baby. Come on, with an 8. One more time. One more time of that 8 and we're in a decent footing. Is the dream real? Oh, that's the one. Can we hit it? Nope, we cannot. We cannot. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I don't click through fast random. I watch the spins. I watch the spins. I absolutely watch the spins when I spin on my own. I actually record it too. $26, 2, and 12. Oof. 26 was a painful hit. 26 was a painful hit for 62 spins. Oh my goodness. That last 8 definitely saved the stitch. Add another 10 consolation right there and another 15 to top it off. And I guess we had, what, 41 and 12. So that's 94 and 22. 94 and 22 at 123 spins. 94 and 22 is not terrible. It means 116 sculptures out of 123 spins, which, I mean, at 800 a pop, that's fairly decent. Less than 800, right? We spent less than that, about 720 per. So we definitely spent less than 1,000 gems a pop for the sculptures. I definitely don't think we're anywhere near being able to level it up once more, right? Right, my man? You're at 44. So maybe with tomorrow's 60 final spins, I will get to be out somehow. If I can get 31 sculptures out of 62 spins, we will be able to get a first skill on the final skill and then wait for that final wheel that comes in 2 weeks to wrap up William. Hopefully by then we'll be able to, you know, get him to 5,553. 5,553 would be really nice, and then 160 sculptures would put him at expertise. Then we would be about 200 plus away into the next commander that we're working on, which currently is to be determined. We're looking at Guan We're looking at Chandragupta. That's right, we're looking at Chandragupta. We're actually trying to figure out whether Chandragupta is something we want to expertise. Even though we don't have Attila or Takeda, for that matter, we could potentially do a Chandragupta William cavalry rally scenario, situation, potentiality, a bit availability. There's also Harold, which on this account hasn't been worked on, or Leonidas at all. So this is kind of like where we reach an impasse, where when Zenobia comes out, Harold comes out. And so we can spin for Harold if we choose to spin for Harold once that comes up. We can spin 184 times 3 for Harold as well, which could be doable, or spin 100 every single wheel. There is a possibility where we do that. But we have Chandra coming up in a Mightiest Governor and a lot of potential for us to push. I mean, realistically speaking, unless we were hunting barbs, and in that case hunting barbs and gathering and stuff like that, that's where a lot of folks get points. If you take a look in here, realistically speaking, we look at the stages. Stage 1, or we're talking 20 million points to get somewhere to the top 10, and then from there you got to grind the barbs, and you got to grind the gathering, and you got to grind the rest of the grind. But again, realistically speaking, that's 200k T5s. 200k T5s is not out of the realm of possibility for us. We could do 200k T5s times 3, times 4, potentially. We could. And then get Chandragupta sculptures out of like 10 at a time out of Mightiest Governor, another 10, another 10, another 10. I don't think we're not going for a top placement Mightiest Governor wise for Chandragupta. It's just not going to happen. But we could see a world in which we choose to get a couple of sculptures in him and then push him next. 200k T5s is easy. It's not hard at all for me on this account. It's not the biggest of deals. Surprise 401 Mightiest Governor is not cheap. It's a rigged Mightiest Governor, right? It has limits. We need that. Let's go ask for Architect and level this up. Level that up, and then whatever is left, we're gonna see what we need. I mean, we're gonna need a lot of crystals. We're gonna need a lot of crystals for this level 5. So building up this building, all it does is it locks us up. Essentially tells us you can only level this building, and that's it. On the other hand, I can keep pushing researches to keep getting coins, but it's like avoiding the inevitable, right? Avoiding the inevitable. I could go for this research, very cheap research, relatively 160 coins for 2,000 coins. I can do this research, 168 coins for 2,000 coins. So what do you all think? Do we first go crystal research level 23, which then we're stuck. We can't do researches till we get more crystals, because we definitely can't do this. Or do we continue working on the cheaper ones with the crystals we have, and then off stream I will get us to level 23 eventually? What do y'all think? We can either way push this and reduce our crystal research cost by 0.5% as well, and then we don't have to push that for a little bit. I don't think you get a bundle out of level 23, do ya? I don't think you get this. When you get this level 23, there's a bundle that pops. If there was, I would absolutely do it right now and get the bundle. We also need to stack up on gems. Where's my phone? That's not good. Without the phone, we can't buy geared up tonight. Cheap ones, so you can get the accessory on stream. I don't think I can get the accessory today on stream regardless. We need 13 researches. And I mean, I can do these cheapos, which will kind of chip out a little bit of them. But I don't think we have enough crystals, even if we do this and we do that for the accessory on stream. I don't think we have enough. I don't know if we have enough researches left. We can do it, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we might stay within it. That's gonna be 12,000 coins. So that's gonna put us at 170. You can do this. All right. So let's ask for architect. Oh my goodness, I hate that you have to type. Paste your messages. Shut up. Don't make me paste my messages. So before architect, this is 11 days and 1 hour. 11 days and 1 hour, ladies and gentlemen. And we have the 10% building rune. 11 days and 1 hour. 524, 737. I don't think I can look into 524 like that. Abdur, I need someone to send me chords. I think I can just type chords for 524, but what I can do is I can start another fort rally in the meantime. In the meantime, we can go find another level 12 fort somewhere. Yes, chat. I am doing forts. Once forts 14 and 15 come out, that's where the easy, not the easy, but the grindy. There's our architect. The grindy honor comes in play because you can do forts for honor and it's actually very worth it. For now, I'm just spending my AP doing forts primarily for Lucerne scroll, honestly. There's our architect right there. So 11 days and 1 hour turned into 10 days and 13 hours. So we lost 12 hours. 12-hour discounts. I'll take you. I'll absolutely take a 12-hour discount. Click. All right. Let's keep going. Get those helps. In the meantime, we say we're done. 166k coins to our name. 166k crystals, I mean, to our name, which is not very good, chat. It ain't very good. We don't have crystals to pop on this direction. We could do Kahar Bone Whistles. Chat, we were honored with a purple chest, an epic trophy purple chest after our fights in this past fight. It's actually the first time I get an epic trophy. I've gotten a green one and I've gotten a blue one before. I have never gotten an epic or a legendary one, which was kind of cool. Thank you, Yoshi, for, or Yochai better said, for the very kind trophy. And I actually am going to keep it. I mean, the trophy is nice. It does give you things. Believe it or not, that trophy is actually kind of interesting. Is it worth investing in Chandra? And what did they nerf about him? I think I've been hearing a lot about Chandra lately with William. That Chandra William is actually a very strong rally commander pair when it comes to rallies against Atel Takeda garrisons. They're actually a secondary version of Atel Takeda in that aspect. I haven't really dove into it just yet. Now TN have the kingship, but before that, I think that this is gonna, yeah, that expired. So you have 800 gems, 30 hours worth of speed ups, a targeted teleport, a gold key, and a talent reset comes in this. For the record, the legendary is just 220, one of these, which is, I think that this is better and more gems essentially. So we got an epic chest. That was kind of cool. Where'd you keep it? Forts 14 and above give better honor. Yes. 14 and above are better honor than barbarians in terms of the costs. Honor per AP. I'm gonna keep defogging in this direction. Defog this wall right here. I was looking for my scouts. Lord knows where they went. There is one, there is two. Where's the third one? Oh, he's already okay, cool. So you got a little bit of ways to go, but the other two will get there. All right, we left with 7 days. Oof, shot. Oof. That's gonna be painful. 186 hours. Ugh. 1 minute building speed ups. Go away. Thank you. Nice. And of course, we did not get a pop-up bundle. We knew that wasn't coming, but still, I would have hoped and prayed. 470 until I can continue on to the big boy researches, the ones that I really want to see how much they cost and what they do. Cheaper researches, better crystals from Kahars, bigger rallies, faster marches, more damage. That's where we want to end up. But we're crystal less. We're poor. Can we do something? We can do the cheaper, deeper ones down here. Can we do this one? We can't. We have exactly what we need to get faster gathering on the map. We have what we need to get faster gathering. 537,000 crystals for a level 9 right here. And at least these only need now grinding level 10, not a level 23 building. So that's nice. Let's go to the cheapo depot ones because we want to get more crystals, more coins. Trying to get more coins, even though I don't really need Commander XP and I don't really need... this I can take, maximum AP. But they're also very expensive speed ups wise. Crystals are not the only thing we need to think about. Do I spend 2 days and 16 hours worth of speed ups to get 30 more action points and 2,000 coins? Or do I go ahead and spend that on spend the same amount of time but more crystals on getting something more meaningful like gathering speed? We're gonna go for this. I think that this is more meaningful. We're not that far from the coin goal of 180 that we need to squeeze the lemon too much. Now let's go let's ask for scientists, because by the time we go get the rune and come back, and the 12 minutes that we march to get the rune, bam. Wait, how does this research look like? It looks so different. He can research beyond T5s. These are Heroic Anthem researches. These are the KVK researches, better said, because they're not Heroic Anthem only anymore. Strife of 8 is the same. So, crystal system. If you ask me, I like the way researches worked in Light versus Darkness, that you had to hunt for coins from barbarians. I feel like barbarians need to give out a lot of crystals. And up a little bit the speed up so you can use that as well. Can gain that. Chat, if you're enjoying the stream, of course, don't forget to smash a like on it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. Get a notification every time we upload a new video or go live on stream. 246 beautiful people watching with this stream tonight. Let's get our gathering speed going. And I gotta tell them we're done. 383. 383 crystals to our name. And that's just disgusting. But it'll take a couple days and we'll be right back up to where we gotta be. I mean, we do 345,000 crystals every 18 hours. So two-thirds, almost more than 2/3 of a day for 345k, which means in theory it's gonna take us like 4 or 5 days to get that enough crystals to push what we need to push. And that includes this way, all the way through and through as much as we can. I mean, if we want to go crazy and in the war tech department area type of thing, then we definitely got to get a 1.5 million crystals per level 10, which is actually bonkers. It is bonkers, but you are getting a pretty nice increase in stats, 3% per. And that's only the one level, right? You need 1 million this way, 1.5 million, so 2.5. We're looking at 5 million to level Texas to max out these two, and another 7.5 for these, plus another whatever you need for a level 7. So yeah, we're looking at 20 million crystals realistically, 15-20 million crystals to get all of this set up. And we haven't even looked at this side yet. This side is going to get ridiculously expensive quick. But our number one goal right now in Heroic Anthem is strictly to get to the 180 and get our second accessory and get it done before we war it out. For that, we're going to do a few things. I'm going to go pick up a geared up bundle right now. It'll give us a little bit of extra materials. From there, we are going to more than likely, once we unlock the accessory, we'll pick up the 4 legendary materials for $5 bundle. We will probably more than likely create the blueprint for the Shadow Legion Retribution and gain another 4 legendary equipment materials that way. And then we're going to hope and pray we can somehow make this. We are in here 4 pieces away, and in here we are 15. So 19 pieces to make both of these a reality. And if you go take a quick peek right at our equipment section, we have 16 of these. So we're 3 choose 'em chests away from being able to make those 2 blueprints. And we're making those 2 blueprints in order to proc the legendary material choose 'em chests bundles. So with those 3 legendary blueprints available and 14 legendary materials after that, we should be fairly close. I can tell you exactly what our material game looks like as of right now. Our material game is growing from the last time we did this quick calculation, but nonetheless. So we're currently sitting here among these guys right here alone. We're looking at 90, almost 91 legendary legendary materials. Okay, so we're at 91. Add the 12 that we're planning on getting, we're looking at 102. So we're still 18 away. Now, add to that a little bit of love, because we gotta add the love out of the leathers. So for example, there's 5, 18, 255. That nets us purples. Okay, that nets us 7.5 epic guys here. So 2 more. That's what we can call it, 2. This we haven't gotten that many of, unfortunately, but still enough to get 1 more. So that's 3. And then bones don't matter. And these guys, 241, 26, 6, and 1 puts us at another 2. So there's like 5 blueprint and materials in here. So we are about what, 13 away. Add to that the fact that we're getting on a weekly basis the epic materials right here, which will give us, that is 3 and some and change, and with this it's 4. So we are barely gonna squeeze by, but I think we can get 120 legendary materials before our war coming up in a couple of weeks to get a second legendary accessory available. Show your profile ones. I want to see the ID number, please, on this one. The ID number on this account. You know, I can always just go look for my account and find the ID number on it, right? It seems like Legend Ronnie have better friends than Lilith. It seems like Legend Ronnie spends more money. Yes. For people with deep wallets, it feels good to be at the top of tech and instantly destroying everyone, but everyone else, it sucks. You can't get to the top even with the deepest of wallets. It's gonna take you a good 17, 18 days in Heroic Anthem to get to the max tech, no matter how much you spend. You need more than gems. I can't wait to get VIP 14. Yeah. Shadow Legion disappeared. It has for a little bit. I'm expecting Shadow Legion soon. I mean, I'm not gonna do it right now, but if we end up without the blueprint before a few days before our fight, then we're definitely just gonna do it. Do you think the new epic accessory, which is not available elsewhere, might be in new KVK? I have no idea, Ritik. I have no clue what they're gonna do. So far, it looks like the rewards of the new KVK are the same. But Baba already maxed his tech. Baba's been in KVK for how long now, Lawrence? Baba has been in KVK for now. How long for now? I mean, we have been in KVK for almost 2 weeks. Even we have been in KVK for already 13 days, and they were there before us. Ritik? I honestly don't know. I hope it does. Gecko was a goon this KVK? What do you mean? What do you mean, Cameron? +23 days. Yep. It takes about 18 days to get yourself fully maxed out on tech. If you buy all the bundles and all the everything. Which kingdoms got Strife of 8? Like somewhere in the 600s did. When is that Titch? When is there? I thought it was like the 19th or something like that. When is their zone 6? Because we're probably gonna go spectate Kingdom 503, and I'm gonna release all the 503 videos before that. I kind of was a bit late with the 503 content, so instead of releasing it as soon as it happened, what I'm gonna do is a few days before their actual fight happens again, we will release that content, and then we'll stream and watch their KVK. That's the plan. This Sunday? Oh, damn. Okay, well, that's good to know. There's the guy who wants to challenge you to 0 you. I don't know. It's a lot of those. Reminder of the 400 range that hasn't procced Heroic Anthem also has Strife. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. So essentially, if we didn't go into Heroic Anthem now, we could have gone into Strife straight. Are the legendary weapons good? They are. They're very expensive though. Who's winning in 503? I haven't looked at 503 in a couple of days, Kino. I need to see if anything changed there, because those guys still fighting. It's kind of nuts. 256. One day decided, all right, we're gonna push again out of the blue, which is kind of nuts. Zone 5s never end, right? You can always go re-aggress on that zone 5, especially when zone 6 is open and everybody is in zone 6. Like right now, everybody's all paying attention here, but once zone 6 opens up, most folks are gonna be here, and you're gonna kind of forget about this. And if you make a good enough of a push, then you can absolutely cause damage in this side. There are a few weaknesses for us that can be exploited by them. They can drop forts like somewhere here in the middle, which would take us a little bit longer to get to. It'll give them a little bit of time. They can drop a fort near their pass and start working their way up while we're busy in zone 6. So A lot of folks think that, you know, the fight ends there, but it absolutely doesn't. Zone 6 is a free-for-all. And even when you're safe inside your own Zone 6, they can still come out in Zone 5 at any time. When pass open, for us, which zone and where, which pass, where and why? Who are we talking about? Let's go look for another level 12 fort. Let's go look for another level 12 fort. Wait. Oh. Where's the gold pit? Where's the gold pit? Oh my goodness. Shoo. You go back. I want you for this. Oh. No. Next pass. For us, next pass should open in like 2 days. Friday. Sometime at Friday, early morning. So Thursday night, tomorrow night. An hour before server reset tomorrow, essentially, our passes open up. But it's a Zone 6 pass, so no wars, nothing like that. Just a peaceful exchange of areas. Where are you going? Oh, there's a river here? Okay, whatever. Sheesh. I won't say... Oh. Oh, someone's rallying that. We'll just go find another one. Would you go find another level 12, chat? Find us another level 12. We didn't want that one anyway. We did not want that one anyway. I'll take this one. Much closer. Yeah, an 8-hour rally. That's exactly what we wanted to proc. I wonder if I did an 8-hour rally, if anyone noticed, they would just join the rally. Nowadays you can leave the rally, right? So it's not a big deal. But I wonder how many people got locked into an 8-hour an 8-hour rally. Can you go join one? Who do we join? Oh damn, our rally just insta-filled. Caps is way far. 60 kilometers. Way far. Bulburitos, what up, dude? Bro, what's the pirate game you've been playing? It looks kind of neat. Your pirate game. It looks very neat. I use Joan Cleo, so I use Joan Sundog so Cleo can get chests from me. Kingdom's protected? Yeah, you need someone to send you cords. If you have someone to send you like a placement with cords, then you can get in. But it's gonna be foggy, Abdur. Pirate code? It looks kinda neat. I'll download it, check it out. I'm down, download it and check it out. Pirate code. What we got going on? We got some of these to open up. Do. Do. Have we done this? ask me how much I care about this season. Nothing. Cannot care less for that this season. Don't need anything out of there with the exception of the flag. We need to get geared up, chat. We need to get geared up. I wish I could go to a kingdom that drops gold chests every time I breathe. Random guy here, you and me both. I mean, I'm not complaining about the droppage of gold chests in this kingdom, though. Where do I live? I live in Israel. 1 second, chat. Let me grab my phone real quick so I can make some purchases. Live on stream. That's new. There we go. Let's get geared up. That'll help with our materials need too. We're gonna need that's gonna help us with our material need quite a lot. As a matter of fact, that should solve our almost solve our material issues. Let's go on and pick up a geared up bundle. $5. Lots of gold chests in 401. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get us geared up once more. How many materials is geared up? We'll see. Let's find out in a sec. We'll do the math in a sec. Did I do the COVID vaccine? I did not yet. I did not vaccine up just yet. And there it went. Can we see your coalition? Yeah, sure. Mina, 1 second. Pirate code. All right, so now we're back up on the gem count a little bit. Do we? Nope, we already did that. And we can do a little bit of maths. A little bit of maths. Oh my goodness. Just in time for Armenia to start fighting. At level 12 fort. Full rally. Nice. Nothing like a good full rally. All right, so let's do the math really quickly. So there's 30 of these, plus another 22, so that's 55. And then there's 20 greens. There is 8 blues. 5 purples and 3 golds for a whopping 5.2. Well, 5 1/4. 5 1/4 legendary materials. 5 1/4 legendary materials leaves us with 7 remaining, give or take. 7 remaining, give or take. Now, remember that we're making about, what, 50? 10 every 3 hours, so 80 a day. 80 a day. We have, let's say, 10 days. Would mean 3 golds in 10 days just from production alone. 3 golds in 10 days. So I don't think we're going to have an issue. I actually don't think we're going to have an issue at all anymore. I think we should be more than fine. More than fine to get our next accessory made. But then we're broke on materials, and you gotta start hoarding yet again for the next big improvement. But then again, after that, and when we're done, essentially when we have the second accessory, legendary accessory done, we're at a really, 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 really workable shape on our account when it comes to equipment, to fighting equipment we have, to the commanders we have. We can do a little bit of damage. Now we got to start doing more damage plus garrison. Plus garrison. Because that's the thing, right? A lot of folks can do a lot of damage but not defend as much. But we can defend first and foremost, and now we're going for the damage dealing. So I'm kind of glad with what we're doing and the direction we're going. Our coalition has now actually become 401. We were 401 before. But now we have actually 401 in the house. TN, RB, LIIG, and Squad. 3 12 billion power alliances sitting one next to each other. LIIG almost at 13. Titans at 2 point. We can call this like a 12, 13, 12. So we're looking at 37 million power, more than 37 billion power in 3 alliances alone. 37 billion power. That's actually bonkers. Damn. And I wouldn't say it's 37 billion power of like top heavy. I would say like a very, very good distribution. Thanks for the 500 VIP points. You're welcome. I'm glad one of my chests did good for you. Let's see if it does good for us. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, unreal. That's all we got. That's nice. That is nice. Any teleports? Nope. Migrations? Anyone want to put migrations? Time to leave. It's time to leave. Hit me up with 22 migration passport pages. Thank you. 22, 24. Almost 24. Almost 24. PP pages. PPs. Passport pages. Oh my goodness. These guys are in their caves that give 150 crystals like this is a joke. It's just a joke. 150 crystals. Like, yeah, you can go ahead and you have that. In my case, I mean, it's moving the needle from 383 or up to 3.5k crystals. Woo! 100 crystals. Don't you be doing me like that. Don't you be doing me like that. You know what I'm saying? The hundo crystals all over this place. Oh my goodness almighty. This is why I don't do these things. Yeah? You're already done? Well, we're gonna defog. Today we gotta defog. We have to defog. There's very little we can do but to just shut up and defog. And no, I'm not a big fan of the defogage at all, personally. But we gotta get it done. At least until 68%, and then F that. Once we hit that 68%, which means 100,000 explored fog tiles are done, and we got our achievement, screw it. Will there be fog in Strife KVK? I think there will be, Bulba. I think there will be fog in every KVK from now on out. I got 2 gold keys from a silver chest. Yup. Fog is just horrendous. The fog is horrendous. We picked up, I think, 27 keys. Let's see if we get anything good out of these keys. Materials can come out of here too, but legendary, that Milky Way or that Shadow Legion Retribution can still come out of this. Oh! Okay. Okay. 4 legendaries? Damn. 27 keys, 4 legendaries. Damn, Daniel. Damn. That's nuts. That's not bad. I'll take it. Unfortunately, not the legendaries we needed, but I'll take you nonetheless. Maybe you'll help us with something. Commander's Boots. And I mean, we got the materials we want. We need materials out the wazoo anyway. So that helps us even further. Let's see how this progresses us. Leather, we picked up 5 and 10. So we're at 265 and 23. That almost got us another one right there. Well, it's a little bit further in there. Rocks, we have now 26 of this, and we have 112. So that furthers us that way too. And Ebony, damn, that really got us good there. 38. That's almost, that right there is 3 blues, which is almost an epic just right there. Plus add to that. That, oof, we're a little bit away. We almost got a blue. We almost got an epic. Almost out of all of this. It's actually very nice. 254. So we're conservatively making our way, but I can't believe we got 4 legendary blueprints. Demons, thought on the crystal meta. To me, it seems like the last grasp to get as much money as possible. For a game on its last leg. I hope that's not the case. I don't think so. I think they are looking to how to get more money out of the game for sure, but I think that this is like a very over-exaggerated version of the meta demon. I think that they're gonna they're gonna cheapen it down a little bit. Last leg or not last leg, the game is still growing with more players coming into the game every day than people leaving the game. So as long as the community grows and doesn't decrease, all the sayings about the end of this game have been running since I've played Rise of Kingdoms. Every single change that they make to the game that the community doesn't like, they say it's the last leg. Every single time. And it somehow lives through, and somehow everybody who says it's the last leg, it's the end of the meta, they end up spending and they end up doing and they end up continuing playing the game. So I don't get too hung up on whether or not it's the last meta or it's the last ditch effort, Demon. Community is still growing and growing strong. The community is growing very strong. Could you explain about coalitions on how it looks like on the map or how it works actually? Prasho, I actually made a full video explaining how coalitions work. There's a playlist in the channel for Heroic Anthem with detailed explanations exactly on each mechanic, including coalitions. I agree, which is why it's so weird they're pushing this. I think if they made research persistent, it'll make it a lot more feasible for all players. Yeah, but then it'll break the balance. Essentially, they added new research trees, right? They'll make everything more. Think about the repercussions of having these researches in the regular kingdom. Barbarians and barbarian forts in the regular kingdom become nothing. Events in the regular kingdom become nothing. And so I don't know if preserving the researches is a play, but I definitely think that they're going to have to figure out a way to reimburse us speed ups. Just like they reimburse research, they reimburse troops at the end of a KVK. They need to reimburse speed ups, research speed ups. In my opinion, at least 70% of the speed ups you're using need to come back to you. And when it comes to crystals, They need to make it more accessible to get crystals, essentially. That's the bottom line. Persistent in KVKs only. I would understand why you want to do that, but they have no business doing it if people are gonna the bottom line is you're gonna want to stay competitive. And if we leave it, if those researchers just stay, then there's no you're gonna get to that tip, to that top again, and that's it. And there's no competitive advantage for anyone spending more. They're trying to get competitive advantage for those who spend more even further, because that's what this game's about. Spend to win, pay to win. They could raise the level of the home kingdom barbarians and forts, and then what do you do about the people who don't push these researches? Now you excluded them. Is it better to use Guan with Alex or Guan with Leonidas on the open field? Either of them will do you really good. Whichever one you have that's stronger, put with Guan. If you have Herald, then Herald, Alex, Guan, Leo is the play. If you have only those three, whichever one is the strongest second one that you have. If they're both expertise, then that's a separate story. I would take Guan Alex though, just because Leonidas is tougher to get expertise, while Alex, you should have expertise before Guan. Heroic Anthem Tech devalued legendary equipment and legendary accessories. That is true. Legendary equipment, yes. Legendary accessories, no, because it's all percentage based, right? For sure, go into the channel. There is a Heroic Anthem playlist, and I explain. There's like in the playlist, there's a video dedicated to coalitions. You think T6 Town Hall 30 will be eventually? I don't think so. I can tell you that games that go towards when you release T6s, that's when you're killing the game, essentially. That's when you're saying, okay, well, we gotta add more stuff. One of the most expensive games that never took off was Iron Throne. I mean, it did decent, but it never really blew up. And the reason it never blew up is because they kept adding more and more and more to the top and making it more and more and more expensive. And so City Hall 30 means now you're going to make things ridiculously even harder to get to that level 30. And you're alienating more of your community. And here you're alienating your community in a short period of time during a specific event. But if your kingdom doesn't choose to go with a KVK that has crystal researches, then you're backing action, essentially. What about Richard 52220? 5222? Richard 5222 is not terrible. You can definitely do better with him, but he's not bad to use. I've not maxed Attila Takeda or Chandra William yet. Which of the two you suggest to invest in if I like KVK? Field battles and war. I'd say Attila Takeda and then William and then Chandragupta. Attila Takeda will be available a whole cycle ahead of Chandragupta William. So there's no reason for you to invest in. Wait for Chandra William. Get Attila Takeda and have a blast until they start getting countered. No, Mark. Leonidas also at 5511 starts to get good. At 5511, your Leonidas starts to get really good. You don't have to expertise him. Obviously, expertising him will make him better. I think T6 should be added, but players should have their accounts at a certain age in order to unlock them, in order to prevent whales from unlocking them from day one. That's never going to happen surfing Unicorn. That's the unfortunate problem. That's the unfortunate problem. What you're saying is, for game balance purposes, they should decline someone else's money who wants to pay them and wants to pay them now. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. For them, I think that could be a fair point. That potentially, kind of like commanders, the older your alliance, your account is, the more commanders you can use. The older the kingdom is, the more commanders you can use. The same should be applied for essentially troops, I guess, to a certain extent. But even then, that's a dangerous game to play. Although what you're doing is essentially you're saying all the big spenders are going to want to be in older kingdoms, because then they can use their T6s and all the non-paying players are going to have to keep going towards the younger kingdom over and over to not have to deal with T6s. There's consequences to beyond just that like one scope, right? If it's a matter of age of the kingdom, then folks are now going to have to run away from T6s, while T6s are going to just try to stay alive. It's a weird way to balance. This game's #1 problem is that it's based on timelines. It's essentially like a kingdom's age matters. The folks that you're around matter in the sense of how old they are, and that's a huge problem when you allow people like me 800. I mean, again, I came into a kingdom with commanders that aren't even available yet. What's up, biker? How you doing, man? I came into this kingdom with Harold that hasn't even reached there, how we haven't even gotten to his wheel yet. I came in with Chandragupta, whose mightiest governor are going to start in 2 weeks. We haven't even seen a first mightiest governor of Chandragupta yet. Harold unlocked. I came in with a Zenobia, which I expertised. I came in with a William, which then I spun wheels up even further. But when I came into this kingdom, hell, I had Theodora, and we were not even done with Artemisia. Artemisia, my mightiest governor, and now I'm with the Theodora expertise. So timelines are a very big problem because older players can come in and really mess up younger players. T4s will squash them with max crystal tech. I mean, I've been doing crystal tech, a pretty decent crystal tech and T4 fights, and it's been going really well. 310 days is a death sentence for younger kingdoms, something like that. What if Lilith stopped introducing new commanders and introduce more equipments and wheels? I mean, at some point, Lilith are going to have to make their war game a little bit more interesting. The war game for Rise of Kingdoms right now is not really interesting. You have a pair of commanders and full one type of troops. If it's Cavs, then you're going to try to, if it's Cavs on the attack, then you're going to want to have, if it's El Takeda, then you have their counters, and then you're going to need a specific set of troops. If it's this commander, then you have its counters. It's too linear. There's no like formations. I've been saying for a while they need formations. I've been saying for a while that a march should have more than 2 commanders. I think that if they made it so that each march is now 3 commanders and there are formations, everything changes. Why killing barbarians is not gems? What do you mean? You do get gems from killing barbarians. You do get gems from killing barbarians. Unlimited tech with 200 days and 1% of attack for each. Then what would happen, Het Patel, is that people like Governor and like Baba and like all of these guys would just push, have the craziest researches that you would never be able to beat them, and that's what would happen. Lol, I think that people are going to migrate into younger kingdoms because they're going to have a strategic advantage there, and they've been already doing it. Bad drops because it's not that the drops of good gems are bad. It's that you're killing less barbarians. You're killing half the amount of barbarians you usually kill, and so you get much less gems out of that as a result. Hey, Just Cool, what's up? Yep, the drops have been fairly abysmal, but that's primarily because we're killing much less barbarians, so the likelihood, the amounts of times a gem needs to come out is smaller because you're not hunting as much. My Alex talents? I don't have talents on my Alex. My Alex is a secondary commander. My Alex is a secondary commander. I don't even think I've set any talents on him. No, I have not. My Alex talent tree is completely clear. I need to set him up. I haven't even gotten there yet.
Not you. You have that. I believe you have the equipment, right? Yes, you do. You have this. And the legendary epic cab equipment. So look for one more. Oh, well, that's 500 kilometers away. I don't want that. So look for another level 12 somewhere in here. Keep forting. Today's not a crazy day, chat. We don't have that much going on, unfortunately. It's not a busy day in this KVK at all. We're just chilling, hunting barb forts, prepping, gathering. You gotta go actually on the jumper account as well as on the farms to go do some work there as well. Any level 12 forts? Let's zoom out a tad bit. Not in, out. Just a tad bit till we can see a little bit more zone. Nice. Where's our level 12? Gecko Gaming doing forts, chat. It's not that I used to, I still hate doing forts. The same reason I hate doing defogging, but because you guys are here, you guys keep me distracted while they're defogging, and then I can keep an eye on the scouts and keep them going. If I'm by myself, if I'm just sitting watching TV and defogging, I completely forget. The next thing you know, they're home. So I really need like a reason to keep my eye on them, and I keep my eye on them chilling with you guys. I can go chain out here. No level 12s? Damn. People have been hunting. That's a little far. That's okay. 42 kilometer march. That's only a 4-minute march. 3-minute march with Minamoto. Even less. There you go. Let's see. How many forts have we done? The Lucerne. We are at 40. 40 out of 390. The dream is real. So we need 350 more. At 7.1 forts every single day. You got to do 7.1 forts every single day to meet the criteria for this damn 390. More than that, I was at 7.5 when I started doing this, and now it's down to 7.1. So I've been trying to keep up with that, knowing that if there's one day that I don't do 7, I'm gonna have to make it up later on. And so we want to get as many forts as we can. I've been using my free AP essentially hunting forts. They nerfed it in KVK 2 and 3 as well. Oh, that sucks. Damn. You guys really they really want to put a hurt on us, huh? And just dumped out all of one of our best ways to get crystals was that way right there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you to keep going down this way. You come here and keep clearing. And blue, you're gonna start working your way through the top. So we're gonna send you down this way. You're gonna take care of this, and this guy's gonna take care of that, and we're gonna go whoosh all the way that way. All the way that way. How much AP we have available? Probably one more fort rally to go. Yeah, one more to go. I mean, we've been healing AP at a stupendous rate, at a really fast rate. I actually really like this. 9 hours for 2,000, we can actually get 4,000 plus AP a day. Almost 6,000 AP a day. Bronny, what's up, dude? How you doing? Hey, Glory, how's it going? Glory Upin. What's my opinion about Drago's suggestion? Is it gonna be? It's gonna be really awesome for us. Yeah, Hacksaw, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. It will never happen. Wishful thinking for sure, but it'll never happen. Can we get lucky? Oh. 600 gold keys. What I think is the best skin for war, it depends what you're doing. The 10% skill skins are the best ones, and then it depends. If you're a cavalry player, you want the cavalry skins. If you're an infantry player, you want the infantry skin. If you're an archer player, you want the archer skin. If you're a garrison player, you want the infantry skins or the archer skin, depending on what you're garrisoning with. Oh, we hit 100 likes. Sweet. Let's get that gold key. Maybe we got a free shot out of it. I haven't done shots in a while. We got to bring back up the Liver War Wednesdays, but we got to change up the rules because our gold keys have started failing us. So we're going to have to make it a little bit more interesting because we used to get a boatload of sculptures and it was nice. It was nice. Fun little game. But now it's like for every 10 keys we open, we maybe get one. We used to get 2 to 3. And so things were a little more interesting for y'all. But with how the gold keys have changed, and nobody said they've changed, but they have, we need to figure out a better way to play this game. I can't add gold stars 100% in, but we can definitely do every 3 gold stars a shot as well. And then they don't have to be back to back. If I open 5 keys and we got 3 stars, you're good. I was thinking that's a good path. See, we opened 20 keys and picked up twice sculptures. Just unreal. Unreal. They've killed our game, chat. They have killed our game. And Freddy still doesn't get a skill. He's 26 sculptures away from 5554. 26 sculptures away here, and another Lord knows how many here. 61 down this way. All gold keys, right? We don't buy the dailies. This man is at 5552. Where's our Mehmed at 5553? Maybe we can get all of these finally finished up and get them out of the way. You just popped them all the last week of Lucerne and hope for the best? That makes sense, Winston. That makes a lot of sense. You're going to regret doing that when Baba comes and says hello again? I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried. Worst case scenario, I owe Baba a tremendous amount of shots and we start doing them again. It took us months and months to pay the debt anyway, so I'd be down. Death Squad, last time you demolished the flag, it didn't end well, my man. It did not end well. Oh, Lord. What's wind level 5? Oh, attack and march speed. Okay. AP recovery. Kind of want to go that way. And there she is. That's the big girl right there. Is Max Martel better than a 5511 Charles Martel in the field? Technically, yes. But practically, they're two very, very different commander, Tomic. Very different commanders. Better or worse, Martel would be 100% better because you have an expertise commander over a non-expertise commander. More damage, more skills, more everything. But Richard is a tank. At 5511, Richard is just as good of a tank. So I wouldn't put them this or that. If you have to pick between the two, I'd go Martel. I have a level 60 Khan, 5321. Damn. 5231. Level 40 Takeda, 52220. Level 60 Edward, 5221. And a William, 5331, level 60. I don't know who to work on next. I'd probably take William. I'd low-key take William, Gucci. I would probably take William. You're about to max your Alex. Yep. You have Alex, Richard, Ethel, Mina, and YSG maxed. I'd still take William, but then maybe a Saladin 5551 and then William. Maybe. But William seems the better choice out of them all. What's your thought on Card King lookalike of Wheel of Fortune, where you can choose which wheel you want to spin? Astronomer, that could maybe work. That could maybe work, but Lilith would be giving us a little bit too much. And we don't want that. And they don't want to give us too much. They want to give us a little bit. With Card King, they give us 30 sculptures of our choice. But a wheel that you can choose, they would make you pay for it. For the choice, for the option to choose, they would make you pay for it. Probably. The one thing I'm mind boggled by, right, is why do people think that Lilith are gonna, it's a funny thing. A lot of folks think that Lilith are gonna give out, like, why don't they give out more things to us? Why would they give you the option to choose? When they give you the option to choose, it means that you're gonna be spending wiser, and they don't want you to spend wiser, they want you to spend more. They want those sculptures like I have. They want the commanders that you spun for and you invested in, but you didn't invest all the way to the end, to be a waste. For them, someone like me with a Khan 5-3 or a Martel 5-2, a Constantine 5-2, for them it's a great victory because I spent 50 there and another 30 here, so 80 sculptures here plus probably about 110 here, so 190 sculptures out the window that I can never get back. In here as well, there's another set of another 90 plus sculptures in here, 110 sculptures. There's almost a full legendary commander in used up sculptures, and so they don't. Why would they want you to? The idea is for you to spend more to get more sculptures rather than to make it easier with what you already have to get better value. They have no... I understand why you would like this, and I agree with you, and I'd like to see it as well, and I truly would like to see it as well. I truly would like to see it as well. But realistically speaking, knowing the business behind Lilith, they have no reason to give us freebies. They have absolutely no reason to give us freebies. When they start giving us freebies is when we need to be getting worried about the future of this game, because it means that they're in a retention mode rather than expansion mode. How many sculptures you can... It varies. It depends on the events on that month. Exactly, Wisconsin. Wiz, it depends on the month. It depends on the events. Like, between November and December, you can get more sculptures because of the Thanksgiving, Halloween, New Year's Eve, Christmas events. That's like 4 seasonal events with like 60 plus sculptures. You can end up in 2 months with well over 240 sculptures. I mean, on the jumper, I average on a regular week where I don't like spin wheels or stuff like that. You can get like 40 sculptures a week, give or take. At VIP 14, 21 every single day, and then another few from the daily stuff you do. It all depends on the time, honestly. It really does. On the jumper, I tend to give you every Friday a weekly update on the jumper and how many sculptures we gained there. I think my highest week was like 80 some sculptures in 1 week. So a few months, depending on the month, you can really end up with a good amount of sculptures. Music stopped. Why did the music stop? Music, please continue. Thank you. Music. I don't see how you expand your game by making it more and more expensive, because the people who are coming in didn't see it cheaper. That's the one thing that a lot of people forget and don't realize. A player that joined Rise of Kingdoms today has no idea how cheaper or how much more expensive it was before. They have no idea. And also nowadays, as a newer player, you get more options of spending small amounts of money to get a little bit ahead further. For example, there's now epic commander packs where a epic Rider of Histories, where you can get a Rider of History type of thing for epic commanders. That exists nowadays. That didn't exist back then. It's like $3. And it's not a bad pack. And so for you, it's getting more expensive because you knew how it was before. But for a player that's joining the game nowadays, they don't know what KVK was before. They don't know that there wasn't all of that. You need a Takeda max in 3 months when they arrive. I have almost 400 sculptures. I need like 1,000 sculptures. In 3 months, you can probably get there. But again, you forget Attila, Mightiest Governor. All you got to do, you get a first place position in Mightiest Governor. That's 180 sculptures. You spin the wheel. If you spin the wheel enough, you're going to be able to secure like 300 sculptures of Takeda. You can probably get halfway through your expertise of Takeda by spinning the wheel to its max. I did the same thing with the jumper. I did the same thing. We expertise Attila Takeda like that. We won a Mightiest Governor in 541. Pushed 140 million points. 120 million points, but we got it done. Freaking Mark. Accidentally over trained. And then I had to train above him. Damn Mark. I think it was Mark. Someone did. Wasn't paying attention to how many expansions he used. We don't have food available. Wiz with the €1 super chat, just super chatting it up. Thank you very much for the €1 tip. I appreciate you, Wiz. Let's go gather up with the farms, the farmeronis. Can't sleep on the farms nowadays, chat. Since we've been actually warring it out and actually training it up and actually in need of doing things. Trying to get that 30 million kills in this KVK. We're going to need to start using a little bit of T5s, and we're going to need to use a little bit of train more troops. And so the farms are gathering back in the home kingdom in 401. We are just grabbing as many gold tiles as we can humanly catch, essentially. Levels 5s and level 6s. All day long. Our 3 farms are standing by right there with our potential previous names. Our JWM name. And then our X free-to-play jumper account. And one of our farms that was in Kingdom 279 for a little bit. All 3 now in here in 401, gathering up. They should all have about the same, about 14, 15 million gold each. So we're looking at 50 million gold from the farms and still going. 230p. I can't believe I'm still in 230p. At 15 million kills now after pass 4. It's not that hard with the tech. I spent around $50. Yep. As long as you have a good tech, that's all that matters. Question about a rally with YSG Bastion skill. Do you think that a rally Ramses Cyrus would be Xeno YSS would beat Xeno YSS? Yeah, I do. Rock, I do. If the enemy shows up to play, that is true. That is another issue. If the enemy doesn't show up to play, then there is nothing for us to do regardless. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness, this game. I wanted you to scroll. Really? Scroll. Yes, because I knew you were already coming home. Bad. Bad scouts. We'll leave you for 2 seconds. Well, technically 5 minutes. But whatever. Bad scout. You continue scouting. You don't go home. And you. Oh my goodness. You go that way. And finally, you need to come down a bit further. Find us the edge of the map. Here we go. I don't have access to that area yet. Okay. Well, you get to go here. Where are we at? Where are we at? For the love of God? 57%. 11 more to go. Why not change the rewards as per the age of the kingdom? More like speeds for KVK 1 to 3. Slowly change the equipment and materials. The reason for that is they want people who finish KVK season 1 and 2 to have equipment and ready to rock and roll for 3 and for 4 and for so forth and so on. The equipment is what's going to make the difference. Yes, if you're not max tech, then the equipment doesn't help you. It helps, but you need to be max tech as well. But they want people to not reach KVK 3, KVK 4 with troops and tech, but no equipment. They want you to get your equipment up as well. That's why they do it, essentially. And I understand why they do it. Equipment is indeed the linchpin. Chat, if you're enjoying the stream, of course, don't forget to slap a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. We're just chilling today. Nothing very serious. Just a calm stream with y'all. Just another day on Lost Kingdom 523. Slowly and steadily doing our thing. If there's any KVKs going on, we could totally go check them out. But I didn't see any KVKs right now that were very interesting. I might be wrong. Naresh, hi, what up? Yeah, biker, that's pretty much that too. While they want a war, you gotta just go all out. What's up, Chiskel? How you doing, man? My poor crystals. Poor crystals. Hey, but at least we're in a good shape researches wise. We're almost at a second accessory. Getting that Saladin and William ready. We've used already Saladin and William in the last war we had, and it was really good. Now we're gonna level them up even further. Next time around we have 4% more cavalry attack. We do 50 more direct damage factor and another 10 when surrounded. So that's kind of neat. So we now went another 4% attack. It's good for us. Very good for us. And we have another wheel coming up before the next war, I believe. Right? Because it's in 2 weeks. Ish. If I'm not mistaken, we can squeeze one more wheel in. So this opens up in 24 hours, 27 hours. And it's 15 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18-ish days, 18 and a half. Oh yeah, we definitely have, I believe it's on day 19 that they come out, so we definitely will have time for another wheel for William. And we will even have time to get that Chandragupta Mightiest Governor going up, because it's going to be the next Mightiest Governor. We're not going to end up in a top placement, but we're definitely going to, I mean, not in the top 3, but we're definitely going to try to end up somewhere top 15, see if we can squeeze a couple of sculptures out of that event, see what's good. We're not in a shape where we could insta-expertise Chandra with a win. If we were with a win away from expertising Chandra, I could potentially try to make the case, even though I think that the placements for those Mightiest Governors are already locked. But we definitely want to try to end up in the top 1, 2, or 3 for Nebuchadnezzar and instantly expertise him when he comes out. Well, we're gonna end up at a top position hopefully, and then hold on until we actually need him, and then when we need him, we expertise him, like we always do, right? There's no point in expertising a commander ahead of time. We wait until the moment we need him expertise, and we expertise him. We just have to have everything set up, pre-set up and ready to rock and roll. So when the moment happens, when we got expertise, you just do it. You just do it. Let's go find one last fort for us to do tonight. One last fort, chat. How much value do I get if I spin 100 wheel? More than the 100. Your best value is at 100. Everything after that, you're essentially gambling to get more sculptures. If you have the gems and you don't mind spending the gems, you're getting essentially a good amount. You're getting the possibility of getting more sculptures for gems. But the actual value sits at 100. Anything above 100, you're actually not getting that much good value. You're getting decent value, not that much good value, and it's more of a luck than guaranteed value. If you end up hitting 2-3 times that A timer and spin that extra 108, that extra 84, you get another 70 sculptures out of it, then it's definitely worth it. But at 100, you're pretty much guaranteed. You just sent me a report of a Zenobia versus Ramses. Let's see. My Ramses did pretty good against the Zenobia. Ramses Artemisia rally. Ramses YSG against Theodora. Oof. That was painful. This is a YSS. That's very painful. Mixed troops. Yup. That's not fair. That's not fair. There's a lot of infantry here for sure. Is that mixed troop? Oh, those are calves right there. Those are calves right there. So it's not YSS. Scooby Snacks with a $5 super chat. What's up, Scooby? Hey, MC, how you doing? Fizzy, what's up? How you doing, Scooby? This looks weird. I can tell you that a Ramses Artemisia did very, very good for me against Zenobia Theodora, Zenobia Charles Martel, full infantry. Best valued is a 10 because they reduce the cost of spins, but 100 is the next best, so you can't infinite 10 spins. That's not right. You're depending on the sculpture. If you're talking about a commander sculpture, every single breakup point is worth it. You got value at every single one of these. So long as you stop here, 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 or here, you got really, 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 really good value. You got absolutely great value. It'll cost you 70,000 sculptures to get gems to get here, and you're guaranteed 30 sculptures in here plus another 15. So for 70,000 gems, you're guaranteed 45 sculptures. That's a lot. And then in 100 spins, you're probably going to end up getting at least another 20. And I'm being conservative with it just for the sake of it. So you can end up with like 65 sculptures for 100 spins for 72,000 gems. That's definitely amazing. But from there, anything beyond these, if you stop somewhere in the middle in between these or after that, then you're essentially gambling on value. Fighting Altar right now against L9H and FCN. Tough alliances. Damn. That is 503, right? No, FCN is not 503. Genghis is always better than Saladin. Saladin is overrated. Tomek, that's absolutely false. Genghis Khan is definitely a strong commander. Genghis Khan definitely performs better in a lot of areas. Saladin is a 5551 commander compared to Genghis Khan expertise commander. I'll take the 380 sculptures with the Saladin over the 690 of Khan any day of the week. And to make matters worse, Khan still is relatively squishy. Relatively, Saladin gives a little bit of lifespan to your cabs. So as long as you have any other commander that does a good amount of damage, pairing a cavalry commander that does a good amount of damage. Pairing him up with a Saladin is Saladin would be like your utility commander in that cav department. And Genghis Khan would be your damage dealer, DPS commander. Two very different usability of commanders. 509. All right. 5551 William, okay for open field, definitely Naresh. I used a 5554, a 554 one, so. " 5551 Khan will win with a 5551 Saladin. I don't think so, Tomic. What is win? What are you trying to do? Do more damage? Probably. Survive longer? Don't think so. How much AP bottles do you recommend to end up in the top 20? It depends on your KVK. I could not get it done with 500k AP in KVK with Kingdom 2. So, maybe in this KVK, 500k is enough. Maybe. Because of what happened in Kingdom 2, I decided this KVK I'm not doing top 20. And I'll try to do top 20 next KVK. Because I have about, what, this is 160, 170, 370, 400, about 500k AP. And I didn't want to risk it. Because it didn't work in K2. How do I feel about Herald? Herald is very good. Herald has adds another depth to infantry open field. Herald, Alex, Guan, Leo becomes a thing. Essentially, Alex was a great commander and Guan is a great commander, but they both need like someone good with them, or they have to be with each other. And so when Leo comes in, you can say Richard, Alex, Guan, Leo, sure. But majority of people end up doing Guan, Alex, and then you get stuck with a Richard with nothing to do and a Leo with nothing to do. When you bring Herald on board, and now you have all of a sudden a Herald-Alex combination, which is nasty, and Guan can stay opened up for a Leonidas pairing, and all of a sudden you have a very good set of commanders. How to tag people in chat? You just exclamate, you just at. Just dot. And then type their name. S, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. If you're the same S. Do you think an estimate amount of research speed-ups to secure 2 legendary accessories in Heroic Anthem? I mean, we can go look at how many I had before Heroic Anthem started and how many I have now. And kind of guesstimate, even though I have picked up more research speed-ups as the event went through. But we could definitely guesstimate. What do you think about Khan paired with Takeda? Not the worst pairing on Earth. Not the worst pairing on Earth. Khan would be the damage dealer. Takeda would be the support guy in the background. Khan, that's why Khan Saladin works. Saladin being the support and Khan being the damage dealer. Going against L9H? No idea. I haven't seen L9H in a very long time. Khan was one of my first expertise, and I gotta tell you, I wished I went with Saladin. I know, Amix. I know, a lot of people say that. Because Khan is an unbelievably strong damage dealer, kind of like Minamoto is, but stronger than Minamoto, even much stronger than Minamoto. But he needs a support that'll keep him a little bit tankier. ATMV becomes a member in the chat, joining the Baby Gecko membership. I appreciate you very much. If you're a member in the chat, you know what the drill is, right? We get those hearts up in the air and welcome our new member. If you're not a member, do me a solid. Get in chat real quick. Type those hearts away for my man ATM. That a little bit of extra support. That's always nice and never solicited or needed, but always nice to see. I appreciate you all becoming members. We are literally 2 members away now from one more emote slot, and then we're gonna start polling. We gotta get ourselves, I wanna get ourselves a set of emotes, again, more emotes, and then you guys will get to pick. I wanna get 5 more emotes done, and you guys as the community are gonna get a choice on which emotes we want to add. And of course, we'll need a little bit more members to accommodate the spots, but nonetheless, we'll have the emotes ready to rock and roll. So as soon as we start unlocking more emote emotes spots, then we will add even further and get our beautiful designer to make a few more for us, which would be nice. A few more for us would be really nice. Damo joining the baby Gecko membership as well. Oh boy, let's get those hearts still spamming, boys. Let's get those hearts still spamming. Let's keep those hearts spamming. Bam. Exclamation mark members will definitely bring up the I was like, what happened with Stream Elements? But you guys typed exclamation mark members. And that's how you become a member. That's right. Straight up a link. All you gotta do is click it and become a member. Let's keep defogging. We're literally just defogging today, chat. The defoggage is real. The defoggage is real. I cannot believe this is what we're doing. It's sickening. It is sickening, chat. It is sickening. That's what we're doing. It is sickening. Ugh. I can't stand the fog, chat. If there's one thing I can't stand, is this tediousness. It's this tediousness, but at least we got the fort down, which is nice. I mean, I guess we're doing forts. I guess forts are something. 401 for life, says Dylan with the 10-pound super chat. I agree, 401 for life, baby. Well, I wouldn't say 401 because, you know, it's just a kingdom, but the community of 401 for life. Maybe one day we'll find ourselves in a different kingdom altogether, of course. Or maybe 401 will be where we will stay for a very long time. But hey, shout out to the folks of 401, the community in here. I'm having such a blast. I think that migrating to 401 was probably the best decision I made in Rise of Kingdoms in a very, very long time. In a very, 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 very long time. Migrating to 401 was probably the best choice. Keep them coming, crystals. Keep them coming. We're 26k. I think we have one more research we can do at the Cheapo Depot levels right down here. No? You? 33. So we're close to the Cheapo Depot levels. Theo Midas Governor County for Chandra? Correct. The Eye of Husky? Correct. Theo and then Chandra. And there comes Prospect joining the member squad as well. Oh my goodness gracious. Here we go, chat. Y'all know what to do. Hearts, 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 hearts up in the air. We're almost there. See ya, Bulba. You have a good one, man. You switched accounts. Man switched accounts on us. But he's still here. You have a good one, Bulba. Take it easy, man. Prospect, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you very much. Let's get you some hearts up in the air as well. How does structure work, the crystal one? You gain crystals. The crystal mine, all you got to do is you put resources in and you wait. It converts resources into crystals. Every single minute, every single hour, you're going to get more and more crystals available for you to pick up. As you can see right here, all you do is 3 resources per crystal of each kind. And then it just goes into a pool and it just keeps accumulating crystals for you as time goes by. And then you can use those crystals to do researches. That's how these buildings work, pretty much. And look at those hearts up in the air. We are, I believe, 1 member away from 1 more slot. And then we'll bring an old emote back for now until we get the new ones commissioned and ready to rock and roll. Maybe we'll get the OMG or the LOL. Maybe we'll get back to LOL just for now because we're going to need... If we get 1 more emote slot, of course we're gonna use it. And until we get new emotes for that, we gotta get you guys to vote on some emotes and then to get them done and all that. So that might take some time, but we'll bring the LOL back in the meantime and start. I mean, heck, we start commissioning them today still. And I migrated out of 401 a few days before you went. How come, Wisconsin? Where did you end up going? Oh, crystals aren't even free? Lol, Lilith. No. 3 resources per. Each. 3 of each resources per. That's not true. Kek. I spent 180. I spent like $400, give or take. Spent about $400 on crystals, not 2K. All what you see here is about $400 worth of spending on crystals. I bought 1 full Conqueror's Will. I bought 1 Mountain Warfare fully, and that's it. And the pop-up bundles and the $5 supply depot. In theory, when this thing opens up in here, we should be getting another Mountain Warfare, and if we get another Mountain Warfare, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm hoping for max researches. Oh, max researches, you're gonna need a lot more than that. You're gonna need to spend a lot. But for where I am, I spent 400, and I'm probably gonna buy another full Mountain Warfare in here, so I can get for sure 100% all of my researches done for the second coin and push up this. I think that with Mountain Warfare, we're gonna get like 9 million crystals, give or take, which will be what we need to push this area, plus get our building up a little bit further if we need to. But that's the plan. William Wheel of Fortune arrived in which kingdom? We're in Kingdom 401, and we have the second wheel now. Second William wheel. What's happening? Nothing going on. Today is a very chill, very like laid back stream. We got very little going on today. Prospect, again, thank you for becoming a member. And again, the hearts spam has, we got to make it a thing, chat. When I'm not around, if I get up off the chair and I say be right back, you guys got to get the gecko, invisible gecko emote going. New members, we got to get the heart spam going. I'm going to build those customs right there. What's up, Hobbit? Cheers to you, man. There's a little bit of beer remaining. You're doing Golden Kingdom? I got stuck in 18. It doesn't matter what I do. I made it to 12 with 100% health. And then 16, after 16, I just get dumped on. How'd you get dumped on, chat? Why when you're scouting, the scouts stop moving? Because you have an option once they're done scouting to make them stay and wait for you for 5 minutes. So once they're done scouting their little block, I clicked on this. Hold position for 5 minutes after exploring. And so they wait. And that way we can explore quicker. Golden Kingdom is so easy. Is it though? It's exhausting. I agree. You just run through it. Do ya? I get stuck in 16, 17. I got knocked out at 18. It was so easy this time. Was it? What's the name of the song in the background? Oh boy. This is an album. It's called Childhood Dreams. There you go. Game is dead, man. Rip. Rip indeed. It got easier. Made it to 20 for my first time. It usually takes me to 17 or 18. I never made it to 16, so I was happy about that. I maxed it with my old account at 196. Nice. 53 million power. Maybe it's just easier because it's based on power. I think so. Maybe. So now they're waiting for my command. And my command is continue to clear the fog. We must clear the fog. But now we have a little bit of a better vision, and it looks like these guys. It looks like these guys locked up this zone. They managed to get this way, and they secured, I guess, their bastions in here. And then these peeps secured the way this way, by the looks of it. By the looks of it. But we'll find out in a sec. We're gonna just keep defogging in this direction so we can start seeing these guys as well. Although it looks like 34 are allied up with these guys. So it looks like these two guys, the folks in water and wind, are allied up. No, 34 is water. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so 34 is water. They're not allied up. Because I know that these guys are not allied with this side or that side. They're on their own. There's a pretty big drama in the Korean community, from what I was told, about this KVK and what these guys turned on each other. Which is interesting. Actually, winning Golden Kingdom isn't that difficult. You just need to get lucky with perks. Pick every healing stuff. True. True. That is not wrong. Use that strat of hitting every single for the first 8 floors with one Richard, Alex. With one Richard, Alex, Richard, Charles, Martel March? No, I did not know about that, actually. Baby Gimli, what's up, dude? I did not know about all that. We'll try it out. It's just so exhausting. It's so exhausting. I'm telling you, I hit like levels 12, 14, full health, 5 marches, full health, and then I just get wrecked. A little bit of bad luck and you get freaking towers on the other side of the map, and you got poison tiles on the way to them too. And just like that, you're done for. That is true. The perks do make a huge difference. If you get lucky, you can do very good in Golden Kingdom for essentially doing almost nothing. That is not wrong right there. Go. Keep. I can't believe that this is what we're doing, chat. I'm actually sickened of the idea that this is what we're doing. We're scouting. We're defogging a map, for crying out loud. Like, wait. I guess we're defogging a map, chat. I guess sometimes you gotta defog the map. Sometimes you gotta just defog the map. Yeah. Not a very big fan of defogging the map. Did we make it at least to 60%? 59.5. Lord have mercy. We're 8% away. Do Golden Kingdom, and chat orders you what to do. And we could have done that earlier. Now to do Golden Kingdom is going to take forever. We could Golden Kingdom it up. We definitely could. Where are you? At this point, I don't even care to leave that. I want the bigger tiles I can get so we can defog more quick. Not like half-eaten tiles. So in theory, defogging that would be really nice, but there's a lot of defogged area in here, and what we're looking for is to defog as much tiles as we can. So we're looking for full tiles. I could also start not caring about how the map looks and get this guy to just keep going on the edges, and every time he comes back, he's going to clear fog for us. I think that that's what we're going to do. This guy is just going to keep going on the edge around and around, and every time we forget about him, he's going to go back and clear for us lines for free pretty much. Because we really just want to get rid of 68% of the fog. That's the goal. Strife of 8 doesn't have this or support skills. Interesting. I'm curious if I think it does have bastions, doesn't it? In what KVK you might have some dead troops? KVK 1, 2, or Light versus Darkness? Which ones you might have more dead troops? All of them. Or Mir, it just depends on how much you fight. In all of them, you have the option to get as many kills as possible. Is there a quest for clearing fog? There is. There's a Crusader achievement for clearing 100,000 fog tiles, which is about 68% of your map. 100,000 fog tiles need to be cleared, and that's 68% of the map. Where is it? Did we already finish it? We didn't we? There's 60,000, and where's the 100,000? Where is it? We definitely passed it. Here. 5,000 tiles away for 2,000, 2 of these and 1 of those. And a nice little amount of resources. 5,000 tiles away, chat. Oh my goodness gracious. It has bastions, but it doesn't say anything. If it has bastions, then it probably has support skills. It just didn't say anything. And same thing goes for the fog. I don't think they'll be like, you have to fog. Although it would make sense for them to release, you know, all the information ahead of time in the rules. But then again, it's Lilith. You can never know with Lilith. There you go. Defog away. Yeah. It is, Gimli. It really is. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I can't stand it. I cannot wait for this, and that's it. You 100% fogged on 2 accounts in this KVK. Winston, you're mad. You're mad. You know what the difference is between defogging 68% or 100%? 1,000 gems and a gold key, I think. I'll give away 5,000 gems, 10,000 gems to not have to defog at all. If I could give out 10,000 gems for 68% defog, then that's it. I might do it. Just to get it over with. Or even better, I would have given up on the freaking achievements altogether. But now that it exists, I can't not do it. Come on. Come on, today. My beautiful scouts. Watching you your scouts zigzag like idiots will make you lose your mind. Tell me about it. Thank God there is 201 beautiful people in the chat keeping me company, going wild in the chat for 2 hours now, 2.5 hour stream, where really all we did is that we spun the wheel, got meh drops out of the wheel. We picked up a full bundle in the process. We also went on to open a little bit of chests, open a little bit of everything just to get ourselves a little better situated. And now I just gotta hope and pray. I mean, honestly, chat, anything can change at any moment, right? All we need is in here for like a Shadow Legion to pop, or something that gives more materials or more blueprints. We have Golden Kingdom one more day. I might do this later tonight again. We do what we can. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for that. I'm almost done clearing the fog after 1 week or so. MC, I cannot stand clearing the fog. I just can't. I can't. I don't have an attention span. My attention span does not exist in a way of like, okay, let me just sit here and watch you zigzag this. Like, my attention span, I'll instantly get my attention onto something else and forget about the scouts. Like, sitting and doing this with you guys is legitimately, like, actually helpful, because I would not remember doing this. Just so you understand, I sent my scouts out this morning, okay? We were fogged up all the way to like here, give or take. And I this morning started going this way, and even so, they went back home and came back here and back home and came back here at least like 6 or 7 times throughout the day because I continually forgot that I sent them and I went to do something else. Is that 7K Gems event coming soon? I love the 35 free heads. Those are seasonal or holiday events, and I would say that the next one I would almost say that the next one would be spring event, right? Because that's the next seasonal / holiday event that comes around. What emulator am I using? This is Memu Player, MEMU Player. Omeg War, what's up, dude? How you doing? Someone pumped some power? Yeah. Last stream we pumped about 7 million power, and then I off stream went for another 1 mil. We brought back our infantry T5 infantry count to where it needs to be. 1.2 mil. We're ready to rock and roll again. Our garrison, our Zenobia can start taking rallies yet again. Our T4 cav count is the struggle now, and I'm hoping and praying like a speed up use, a minute use event comes up this week so we can use a little bit of speeds to get T4 cavs. We need T4 cavs desperately. We're too short on T4 cavs. Way too short on T4 cavs. Valentine's? I don't know if Valentine's has a seasonal / holiday event. It does have packs. Maybe it will have Valentine's. You're not wrong. We usually have Valentine's. Those T5s, yes sir. Yes sir. We back. We back to the T5 life on the infantries. Pushed like 800k T5 infantries to get back up here so we can garrison further. And we gotta get T4 cavs, we gotta get T1 cavs, and we gotta get more of everything. Remind you, at the end of this KVK, we're gonna get 1.2 million troops back, which will be really nice. As a matter of fact, we're not there yet, but we are almost at finishing this KVK with more power. Oh no, don't go in here. With more power than we started with. We're looking at all of that coming back when we are done with this KVK, including almost a full March worth of T4 cavs coming back. But the T5s are what's really nice. We'll have 1.6 infantry. We'll have almost a mil archers. I'm going to now start working a little bit more on the infantries and archers. I'm going to need a lot more archers for ARC. So once we're done, we know we're good on KVK. We're going to start pushing T5 archers for ARC. As a matter of fact, on the Chandra Mightiest Governor, I might push T5 archers just because I know I might not need them for KVK, but I'm definitely going to need a lot more for ARC. In ARC, I'm rocking 2 or even 3 marches of archers, depending on the marches. Granted, now I have also a cavalry march in William and Saladin William, which I didn't have previously. So Saladin William, Zenobia Garrison, and then a march that joins rallies as a secondary garrison. If we win, we can go there. Plus 2 archers would be what we would rock in whatchamacallit? In ARC. So one of each infantry and infantry would be required, and then T5 cavs, 2 T5 cavs essentially, 1 infantry and 2 archers is what we need. Cavs I'm less worried about. Cavs we have a mil of. Cavs we have a million of. But these guys were so low on. Even after we get our cavs, our commanders back, we'll be very low on archers. So there's no choice. What are you going for Chandra? Why? I will get a little bit of Chandra love, primarily because I need to push troops, and I'd rather push troops during Mightiest Governors than anything else. I'm getting Chandra because I think that at some point in time Chandragupta will be interesting. Chandragupta William is already a very interesting rally pair, an open field pair as well. Very good rally pair though. And so I would like to be able to, if I'm not at Tel Takeda, to do Chandragupta William rallies, which are very strong and capable. They're not at Tel Takeda, but where Tel Takeda lacks things, Chandra William makes it up for. And so at this stage, I'm looking for a little bit more fun commanders. So I'm looking for a little bit of rally leading, and I'm looking a little bit of open field fights while still retaining my garrison archer status. This migration gave me a lot of freedom because I don't need to work on the immediate commanders right now. I have some time. When Zenobia Mightiest Governor comes in, I have nothing I can do in Mightiest Governor. So again, I have no reason to push troops. So I would be then looking forward for a Nebuchadnezzar, and by the time Nebu comes out, we're looking at what? Another Mightiest Governor. This is the last one. For Chandragupta's is 2 months. It's 8 weeks. So 2 months, and then Nebuchadnezzar comes out. So in those 2 months, 8 weeks, we can squeeze probably like at least 400 sculptures, if not more, in 8 weeks. Probably more. So realistically speaking, we're at a point where we can very comfortably start expertising old commanders until we catch up with the times. And when we catch up with the times, we keep working on commanders that are relevant for this kingdom. But again, if I, for example, migrate out of 401 to Kingdom 700, then again, I will have that gap of time in which my commanders are expertised, and now I have the ability to catch up. So we're every time we migrate to a younger kingdom, we're going to play catch up on older commanders. So we played catch up on Saladin, we played catch up on Alex, and now, which is 1,000 sculptures right there, Saladin and Alex. 380 on Saladin, and Alex was 690. Well, not exactly. And from there, we did William, which is current for this kingdom. And we have Zenobia, which is ahead of this kingdom. So we can still there's still a lot of possibilities. This account is in a really interesting shape. And I'm gonna tell you this, I'm really hoping and praying, not right now, not at this point in time, but I would say that within 1 or 2, maybe 1 or even 2 Osiris League seasons, so maybe in a year or so, the folks of Squad, LIIG, TN, and whatnot might want to migrate to a younger kingdom, and that'll give us, again, possibilities of doing things. I honestly think that migrating to a younger kingdom every year-ish or something like that can be good if you're not way ahead, if you're not caught up with the meta. But for someone like Dragothian, going into 916 is pretty much like he's stuck, right? Because everything he's gonna do, he's already all maxed out to that level. He can just max out every other commander if he wants, or he's gonna hold on to sculptures for a year plus and then have like 3,000 legendary commander sculptures, which he can then dump on the newer commanders every single time. For someone like me, migrating to younger kingdoms is beneficial because I am missing key commanders to play with. I'm missing Atel Takeda, I'm missing Guan, I'm missing Constantine, I'm missing Khan, so next migration backwards, I will tell you that Guan, Atel Takeda, and Khan are what I'm looking at. More specifically, Khan is the oldest one that's not there yet. But my next migration, Constantine is going to be our next guy to get to 5511. Card King will be Constantine's game again because we got to get him to 5511. Because we really need him for Lost Canyon and for Sunset Canyon and for field fights at 5511. But migrating to a younger kingdom will allow me the opportunity to work on Attila, to work on Takeda, to work on Khan, to work on Constantine, to work on commanders that I missed out on. Our YSS can always get a few more sculptures to get expertise. If I'm interested in migrating, 875 welcomes me. For now, I'm not migrating anywhere. The jumper account might at some point in the future leave Kingdom 2, but I don't see a reason for either cities to leave their kingdoms as of right now. You try to max Saladin, no point in spending those 310 sculptures, ATM. I'd rather spend them on Khan. Saladin in 5551 is more than capable. I would spend it on Khan, I would spend it on Takeda, I would spend it on Attila, I would spend it on Guan. I would spend it on Constantine before I would go back to Saladin expertise. Am I an archer lover? Mohammed, I started as an archer. Main. So I'm sticking with my archers. But I'm also now expanding my Pelagius talent tree. It's not set. The last time we said it was a long time ago. We rarely use Pelagius as primary nowadays. Come on. But he was pretty much... Come on. That. Now we have 8 more skills and we went this way and this way. Increased health would be nice. Normal attacks, 10% chance. This is what Pelagius looks like. I don't recommend using that at all. 875 says Da Vinci. There's another friend from 875. Open field talent for Edward. I don't use Edward on the open field. I use him as a rally leader. And he is pretty straightforward, although Edward could use a little bit of a revamp. He's pretty straightforward. Although if you're gonna use Tamaris, this might not be your best idea. And yes, this why only level 1, because I do Edward Tamaris rallies, and that's why we don't want to regen rage as much, because the more we regen rage, the quicker we launch skills, and the quicker we launch skills, the quicker we reset her poison stack. And the slower the skill is, the more stacks we can put up, which means more folks can get more damage in. So I want to get that 15 stack before I proc, if I can. Your kingdom doesn't have Charlemagne yet. Charlemagne comes out as a reward of KVK Season 1. And beyond being a nice little trophy, he is very useless. I mean, he's useful to rally cities if you're looking to rally cities. He's not a bad city rallier. It's people who max them and rally cities with him to this day. There are those people. Ende does that. El Cid is still a good legendary commander. He is. He definitely is. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Well, let's get this going really quickly. Combine all of these. Get those out of the way. And now max that. Max that. Max that. Combine that. And combine that too. Nice. More blueprints. We got Khan Wheel. Should I spin more or wait for Alex? If you're an infantry player, then Alex is the play. If you're a cavalry player, then Khan and Alex are both the play. I like Khan a lot. Khan is very, very strong DPS. Alex is much better utility commander overall. You can use him on the open field. You can use him as a rally leader. You can do a lot more with him. You can do the same with Khan, but Khan is more restricted to essentially cavalry with Saladin or cavalry with a support. Alex can be primary and can be secondary too. If you're a cavalry focused player, I would still take Khan over Alex, but you might want to still put some investment onto Alex. $19.75 all the way. Look at you guys. Khan too squishy. He is squishy. He needs a support commander that'll keep him alive a little longer. He'll do dumb amounts of damage while he's alive, though. 1875. Wait, there was 1975. 1875. I mean, when you say 75, I thought you meant 75, period. Going with Cav Legendary and KVK, it's no use. Infantry are best. That's not true. Attila Takeda will demolish every infantry garrison out there. Again, with the exception of Charles Martel and Constantine, and even that it can break. Khan needs Saladin. I do agree with that. That Khan needs Saladin. That's why we always recommend Saladin, 5551, and then Khan. But the wheel is still spinnable, right? You still got to spin the wheel. You must spin the wheel in order to get Khan. And so the question is whether you should spin. The answer is absolutely. But not, I don't know if I would put it on the expense of Alex. Oh yeah, YSG has to be your first legendary expertise, period. YSG has to be your first prime or your first legendary commander expertise. After that, I would also argue that Alex is a good second one. What did you lose? You didn't lose anything. What do I do if I miss the wheel of Richard? You wait for Card King. He'll be available in Card King. And you can get him then. Khan primary, Alex secondary. Lord have mercy, King. Lord have mercy. I don't know if Alex would provide enough tankiness for the cavalry marches. Unless you're running full infantry, and then why are you running cav primary, right? Hello, please finish. Please. I mean, talk about scouting. 61% chat, you guys. Is Saladin in Card King? He is. Every commander is in Card King, essentially, eventually. Why don't I push them? Because I'm lazy. You're not wrong. That's what this guy's going to end up doing. He's just going to go... I can literally scout anything way, way deep. And it's going to do like free lines for us on the map for free. It'll do lines like this. We can literally send one of these scouts now up this way to like here. Literally scout this. And that thing is going to give us... And that's going to take us across the map for free. No, not going to lie to you. I was going to do something similar. I was planning right before... when I was done streaming, because I'm not going to be paying attention after the stream to the scouts. I wanted to get them as much in as I can this way. So that then we can push up. This dude, his job is to go around to push up. You. Fine, we can lazy out. We can absolutely lazy out. But then they come back home. Yeah, chat, listen. We're 8 likes away from 150. Are you guys gonna hit that goal? I think you guys can absolutely smash that goal. I think that out of 206 people, there is at least like 20 of you who haven't hit the like button yet. Right? Am I right? Prove me wrong, chat. You guys can easily, I know you guys can easily hit even the 180 if you really wanted to. But you're not too keen on it right now, I understand that. But I feel like 150 is a number that we can hit. 8 likes away. All you gotta do is want to click on that like button. That's it. Attila's only good for rally, not open field, bro. You're completely out of your mind, Muhammad Ali. Attila Takeda on the open field is nasty. Does just as much damage as a rally. I'm not going for 100%, Winston. I'm not going for 100%. I'm about to give up on this. I'm going to send someone all the way deep this way, someone else all the way deep this way, and someone else all the way deep up that way, and let them do like the pathing like this. And Lord have mercy, because, I mean, I'm not going for 100%. I cannot care less for 100%. I need the 60... I need the 68%. 156 now, see? Y'all easy smash that 150 like goal. Easy. You guys don't even need me to say much. Goal already smashed. I mean, the next goal is 200. Y'all have fun with that. You're 42 away, but I'm not gonna put you guys on, give you guys a big goal, or else, you know, I don't want you guys to feel unfulfilled if you can't get there. Until Takeda increases kills. It does very much. What should I put YSG as a free-to-play player, Garrison, or in the field? With YSG, it really depends. You can literally do an Ethelflood YSG if you'd like for a free-to-play in full like legendary March, and then it just depends what else you have. Folks use Khan YSG. Folks use Alex YSG. YSG fits with anything as secondary almost. It can literally fit as a secondary almost anyone. What day does the Richard wheel come? I believe day 31 is the first wheel. And then there's like day 66 and then day 90. Who's better, Artemisia, Ram, or Cyrus? Artemisia is great for Garrison and is a good secondary. She's decent as a primary. Artemisia YSG is a really nasty March. Ramses is the tank. Ramses is the go-to tank. Cyrus, I don't know yet, extra. I would say out of the three, Ramses is probably the one that I would pick first. And then I would go with Cyrus or with Nebuchadnezzar if you're rallying. Or Artemisia if you're garrisoning and open fielding. YSG is the man. He does everything. What about primary? You don't want YSG primary. Saladin YSG beasts. That's not wrong. You don't want YSG primary. YSG is a huge target. Anytime someone sees a YSG, they'll instantly swarm it because they don't want you to keep doing AoE to everything and everybody. And so when you have a YSG primary, it's a field day. Everybody picks him. The whole point of hiding him a secondary is to put him in a march that people will not notice there's a YSG behind. Saladin YSG, Khan YSG, Alex YSG are very popular, but a lot of people see an Alex and don't necessarily stick around to see whether it has a YSG in the back of it or not. Come on, defogging. We can get there. We can get there. Can absolutely get there. One day. One day. One day we'll be seen. Your first time in the stream, Panda Basad, welcome to the first stream ever. This stream is not very crazy today. We're not doing much. We are primarily defogging. Did a wheel earlier. We did a little bit of forts earlier. But today's stream is very laid back. Nothing very crazy going on. Hopefully the next stream will have a little bit more action. But this time around, it's just our regular Wednesday stream. Nothing very exciting today. Curtis, what's up? But if you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell to know when the next stream and the next videos are. We're going to get a lot of action popping. I have 7 hours of KVK footage remaining to go through. Tomorrow we'll start pumping out some KVK content from our KVK. And we're probably going to pump out a little bit over the weekend for KVK 503 to prepare for when they open their passes for the Zone 6 madness that's going to come very soon. Hey, Dollar, what's up, dude? Who is Alex good to pair with? Everett. Pretty much anyone you can think of. Alex YSG, Alex Khan, Alex Khan I've seen. Richard, Alex are great. Guan Alex are great. Harold Alex is great. Alex is very, very versatile. You can do a lot with him. Alex 5511 better than a Sun Tzu full. Daniel, in general, 5521 and above are better than an expertise commander. So I would say a 5511 Alex can be just as good as a full Sun Tzu, but he's absolutely going to be better than a full Sun Tzu at 5521 or 5512, whatever it would be. Yeah, Alex can be paired with almost anything. YSG, Richard, Martel, Sun Tzu, Guan, Harold, William, so many. If you're trying to get like a double whammy. How many legendary commander sculptures does it take to max a legendary commander? AQZ, it takes you 10 sculptures to unlock and 690 to get from 1000 to 5555. 690. It'll cost you 380 sculptures to get to 5551 and 310 extra for the final skill. 50 for the first skill, if I'm not mistaken, 140 for the second skill, and 190 for the third skill. I think those are the numbers. Or it's 210 for the... Yeah. Is it? It's 210. $210, 120, and 210, 120, and 50. So 50, 120, and 210. Yeah, that's the number. That makes more sense to me. $310 for last, correct. 380 for the rest of them. First skill is 50, second one is 120, third one is 210, and fourth one is 310. If I'm not mistaken, though, that's the math. Do, 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 do. You sent me a report a long time ago. Did I see it? Did you? If you sent it to me a while back, I looked at it. If you sent it to me a long time ago, I looked at it. Extra. I don't see one now, so I'm guessing it was before. You keep doing your thing. Should I max YSG first? Yes. Set, absolutely. You want to max YSG first. Do. All right, chat. Well, we've been live for about 3 long hours now. I'm just going to keep defogging. We've been chilling for a little bit. I don't want to waste too much of your time. I'm actually going to go get myself something to eat and finish editing the next few videos because we're going to have a lot of back-to-back War Madness. 140 and 190 for each skill. I was in between whether it's 140 and 190 or 120 and 210. 150, 140, 190. That makes sense. I don't remember why. I don't know why I said 210. But we're roughly on the same ballpark. But anyway, chat, I'm going to head out of here. I appreciate. Did you get a good spin on the wheel? Nah, we did all right. We didn't do too crazy, Brawny. I'm going to get out of here. Continue defogging off stream. Go get some food. Keep editing and get you guys ready for some awesome content tomorrow. Our first war video, essentially starting the siege down this way. We have 17 hours worth of footage that I'm gonna chunk down into smaller pieces, and we're gonna tell you the whole story through and through from the moment the passes went on, all the way till the flag started meeting, all the way to us getting pushed back, into us pushing back forward. So it's gonna be a really, really neat set of videos coming up. I will see you guys in the next stream. I appreciate you all for chilling with me today. I apologize for a very, very, very light stream, but there's really nothing going on. We try to make, you know what I'm saying? When you get lemons, we got to make that lemonade, and we try to make that lemonade somehow. Get you guys a little bit of that awesome, a little bit of entertainment out of the Rise of Kingdoms stream. Don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't yet before you leave. We're at 164. I believe we can get to 175 before y'all wrap things up. Appreciate every single one of you became a member. We got 3 new members in the stream. I believe we're 1 or 2 away from a new emote slot. Plus, shout out to all of our super chatters. Shout out to all of our chatters in the chat today. I love you all. I appreciate you very much. And of course, to all of you lurkers back there. I see you. I don't hear you, but I definitely do see you. Love from 875. Shout out to 875 and everybody else. Chill stream is cool. Occasionally we have, you know, just to sit down, talk, and chill. You got to do what you got to do. It's very enjoyable. Thank you, boss. I appreciate you very much, Winston. And you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll see you all on Saturday on the stream and videos coming out tomorrow. Friday, we might even get a little double upload going on with double the war stuff because we got to cover 523 and 503. And 503 is about to go light up on fire. We're going to watch that live on stream sometime Saturday or Sunday. So it's going to be fun time. Take care. Have a good one. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace. And we go.